Even a heart of stone can be broken, Sutra. Poems of reconciliation between two cultures coexisting on the North American continent by Comic Book Shaman. Aboriginal metaphysics. The very essence of interdimensional perception is individual perspective. Thought that evolved in Europe and other king and clergy ruled non-tribal cultures, including our dominant culture, relentlessly devastated the existing North American tribal culture over 500 years, objectively as much by tragic mistake and misunderstanding as by malicious intention, as the wheel has turned to reveal. Bellyache. Just as a child will gobble down sweets if unchecked until her belly aches, so too dominant culture wages war without ending, knows famine amidst plenty, oppresses individuals at random, degrades the environment to profit contributors to our leaders who rule us by means of sowing fear and division. Be near your thought. Alfred North Whitehead opined that language always falls short of meeting its intended use in terms of communication. Language may be seen as a mere tool of convenience, but it is not to be trusted with the exchange of abstract ideas. For the nature of human beings is to think our own thoughts while listening, even as our own lover tries to share her own. Vicious. Language boastful makes us money, drills our troops, excites our breathless young women to pay us attention. These are the essential all of dominant culture. The ironic, vicious circle of the spiraling decline of the fortunes remaining to the dominant system of values. Stumbling. The root of fortune's distortion is misplaced values in blind pursuit of an easy shortcut. The material desires that seem to be the trappings of our happiness are instead, finally, its real obstacles. How did I get here? Fear and self-interest, primary fuel of everyday life for nearly all who take shelter and comfort at the dominant culture's table. Dizzying layers of seemingly real representation of aspirational intentions of doing something, but settling for the prudent choices that provide security, we suppose. Mine. What makes it seem necessary and useful to separate human beings by arbitrary criteria is a misplaced perception that our personal security and self-satisfied feelings that justice lives safely in our own superiority. How do I look? Observe that this sort of desired superiority is always rooted in self-uncertainty. In seeking safety and justice by discounting other persons' humanity, denying them security, equality, and dignity based on legislation, fear, and misguided perceptions, we abandon the very ideals of fairness, precedent, and self-interest that compel us.
Listen to your woman, but not closely.